In the world of Beatlemaniacs, it is common knowledge that one of the biggest and earliest influences of the Beatles was the king of rock and roll, Elvis Aaron Presley. It came as no surprise then when the band's founder and co-lead singer, John Lennon, during a brief stint at the Star Club Hamburg, said, "Nothing affected me until I heard Elvis. If there hadn't been Elvis, there would not have been the Beatles." Hello and welcome to my channel once again. I'm your host, Yellow Submarine, and in this video, I'll be talking about all the Elvis Presley songs that were covered by the Beatles. Before I continue, please ensure to subscribe and click on the bell notification button right there as it triggers the YouTube algorithm to help me reach out to as many people as possible. I'll start by talking about the only encounter the Beatles had with Elvis Presley. Colonel Tom Parker, Presley's manager, invited them over for an evening with King Elvis on the 27th of August, 1965, at Perugia Way, Bel Air, California. The fast-rising British boy band arrived at the house of the American musical legend. Despite their enormous delight at finally meeting the singer of their dreams, Presley hardly shared in their enthusiasm. According to Priscilla Presley, when John, Paul, Ringo, and George walked in, Elvis was relaxing on the couch, looking at the TV without the sound. He barely bothered to get up. But this was all a part of his studied casualness. He wanted to send the message that he was still the original king. After some time, Elvis brought out his bass and played a Charlie Rich song. The Beatles joined in and sang through most of the night. The Beatles invited him over to their house the next day, but Elvis wasn't interested. They never met again from that day onwards. However, John Lennon sent word to Elvis through his bodyguards that without him, there would be no Beatles. He was their first and best inspiration. Now let's get to the main gist. While the Beatles had played over 30 of Presley's songs, only 4 were officially recorded. First on the list is That's All Right Mama. The song was initially written and recorded by American Delta blues singer Arthur Cudrup on September 6, 1946. Sadly, it wasn't a successful track. 8 years later, Elvis Presley, with the help of a few friends, Scotty Moore and Bill Black, produced his version. While on a recording break, Presley was experimenting with a faster beat to Cudrup's version on his guitar and was joined by Moore and Black with a guitar and string bass respectively. Sam Phillips, the record producer, loved the sound and asked him to repeat it so he could do a live recording. Bill Black said about the work, "Damn, get that on the radio and they'll run us out of town." The record was formally released on July 19, 1954 and sold 20,000 copies. It didn't have much of a national dominance, but at least it made it to the number 4 spot on the local Memphis charts. On the 2nd of July, 1963, the Beatles made a recording of their own at the BBC Maida Vale Studios, London, for a radio show called Pop Go the Beatles. However, it was made public in 1994 as a track on the Live at the BBC compilation album. The next is I Forgot to Remember to Forget, written by Stan Kessler and Charlie Feathers and produced by Elvis Presley on July 11, 1955. This song was Elvis's first hit single, reaching number 1 on the Billboard National Country Music Chart. 9 years later, the Beatles sang a cover to this song on the BBC radio production From Us to You. George Harrison sang the lead. This was the very last time the Beatles presented a non-EMI recorded song at the BBC radio shows. As per Wikipedia, the song is notable for its double rhythmic changes at the bridge. It was released on the 30th of November, 1994 in the UK and 5th of December, 1994 in the United States. Last but not least is number 3, I Got a Woman. This was originally song-written by Joe Thomas and Howard Biggs in 1953 and produced by Roy Hamilton in 1954. Elvis Presley's version is, however, the most popular alongside that of the Beatles. While Elvis's version was country and rockabilly, the Beatles was strictly rock and roll. The Beatles version was recorded on the 16th of July, 1963, and aired on the Pop Go the Beatles. Ringo Starr was the best entertainer on the stage, filling it with a maestro drum performance and making the atmosphere electric. They also covered the song at the Star Club Hamburg. This one is a better performance than the one at BBC. It was also released on the 30th of November, 1994 in the UK and 5th of December, 1994 in the US. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and drop a comment. If you didn't enjoy it, also drop a comment telling us what you didn't like. Also, please let us know what you want us to talk about in the next video. Again, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can get notified when we post. That's it for today. Bye!